Hi everyone, this is Leanne from Jaded Blossom, and this is part 2 of our August 2023 release and review. This is the assembly part that I couldn't fit with the other video. So I'm putting together these Gnome die Sign Add Ons that are the freebie, check out the rolls. I cut them out of Nina Desert Storm 80-pound cardstock first, and then I cut out the little hanger for the sign out of Paper Train white cardstock. Now you can hang these anywhere on a card, but they also fit on our Build-A-Booth. There we go. I can just sort of show you. You can hang it there and stamp anything you'd like in it. You can use it with lines or without. You could also have it so a gnome is holding the little sign, and I'm putting on little hands that are made from P13 stamping pad skin tones, and those are available at Jaded Blossom as well, or that paper. There we go. Isn't that cute? You can stamp whatever you want in there. And there's the little gnome. Okay, so now I'm putting together the Booth Fishing Add Ons. You're going to want the Booth die. I'm using Doodlebug's gingham linen. I put together the booth already with G-Man Tyndall cardstock, and I used a glazed pen for the little nail heads, and I did use Distress ink in ground espresso to ink around the edges. Okay, so now I cut out this little sign detail out of Paper Train white cardstock, and then again out of gingham linen, and I'm just gluing those together with the Barely Art glue. And I'm just going to use those as backgrounds to the little words that you can put on your little bait shop. It could be bait, tackle, or fish. So first, bait. That was cut out of Recollections silver foil cardstock. And this is how I get everything straight. There we go. I kind of put the little letters back in the cutout. There we go. And then I'm using Easy C tape, and then I will line it up where I would like it onto my Paper Train white little sign. So I'm just using Barely Art glue. And then I'm going to put that on the little sign. There we go. And then I'll get that. I think I say there we go all the time, right? There you go. Okay, so now I'm pulling off the little release tape. Oh, I should probably let it dry a little bit longer, but if you're careful, you can get it off. There we go. And then you can decorate that however you like. There you have it. So that's what it looks like there. Now I'm going to do the next two. The word tackle is cut out of pure poppy cardstock from Paper Tray ink. And then the fish is cut out of New Leaf cardstock from Paper Tray ink. I really do like Paper Tray ink cardstocks. They're nice and heavyweight. I have certain colors that I really like. But all my card bases are made out of Paper Tray ink white cardstock just because I like the heaviness and how really nice and white and crisp it is. Okay, so now I am sticking down the word tackle onto this little sign. Oops, and of course I drop it. But that's okay. There you have that. And then I will pull that off and then set it off to side. I do weight stuff down off to the side to dry, just so it dries nice and flat. I usually use my stamping acrylic blocks to do that. And I always use my reverse tweezers. You know that. All my die cutting today was done with my Gemini machine as per usual. There we go. Now I'm just going to do the fish the same way I did the other ones. So you see I'm putting the little letters back in the relief cut. And then I'll use that piece of tape to pick it up. I know this seems fiddly, but for me this is easier than trying to line them up perfectly, right? And you know how crazy I am. I'm crazy about trying to get things straight. So, although remember, perfection is overrated. This is a homemade card. These are homemade things, but you know, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I always have to have things straight. And when things aren't straight, it drives me bonkers. Okay, so now I'm peeling off that tape. And then you could have the word fish up there. And now I'm going to put together this little decorative banner. So first I cut that out of Recollections silver foil cardstock. Then I'm adding white Paper Tray ink cardstock for the bobbers. And then these are gingham linen from Doodlebug's Rainbow Petite Prints in the yellow. And I'm just adding those. And you could use this on a card without the Build-A-Booth die, right? That'd be cute. But I have the Build-A-Booth and I'm decorating that for you. So I'm just going to show you how that looks. There you have it. So isn't that kind of cute? And then I'm going to use the pure poppy cardstock from Paper Tray ink to add the little red tops to these bobbers. And then I will weight that down off to the side. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now I'm going to put together this bobber. Now there's one larger bobber, so you could put that together. I'd use the same papers, Paper Tray Ink White and Pure Poppy. There we go. Now you can make a small one, just like a small lure, and you can make a small bobber just the same as what are on that little banner if you'd like. Okay, now I'm putting together a little fish. I'm using Limeade Ice cardstock from Paper Tray Ink and New Leaf cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. There we go. Just weighting everything down. Now I'm going to put together this lure. So this is Pure Poppy cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. Also that Reflection silver foil cardstock. Then I'm adding on the Doodlebug Gingham Linen in the Rainbow Petite prints. That's the yellow. And then I'll add the green, which is New Leaf cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, and I'll add that to my hook. And then there's a little like wrap piece that goes on there, and that is cut from Soft Stone Paper Tray Ink cardstock. And I will weight that down. Isn't that cute? You can make them any color you'd like, right? I'm going to put together this little bobber like I said I would. And I'm using my Studio Cat embellishment wand to pick things up as well. It just helps, you know, gets your fingers out of the way. There you have that one. And then I'll do the little hook separate, or the one that was on the banner, right? So you can make a miniature one. There we go. With the same things that I've been using. Isn't that cute? I just think it's super cute stuff. Okay, and now I'm going to put together this fish banner. So first I cut it out of Limeade Ice cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, and then I'm going to add these little fishes that are cut from New Leaf Paper Tray Ink cardstock. And using the Bearly Arts glue again, so you can decorate your little Build-A-Booth with this little fish banner, which is lots of fun. So I'm just quickly adding all these pieces on. There you go. Okay, so I'm just getting all those pieces on there. Okay. And there we go. Okay. And then I'm going to put together this last one here. And this is one that you could just decorate your card with separately, right? Now I did cut the little fins out of that Limeade Ice as well. Just to keep things, you know, relatively, you know, you could have made these all different. You could have had rainbow fish, right? But I thought I would keep it easy for myself and just use the two tones. And I'm going to add on all of these little fins. And I'm using my Studio Cat embellishment wand. Really handy for those little tiny pieces. Picking them up, it's hard otherwise, right? And then I'm going to add one on this little separate fish that you can decorate with. There we go. And then I will weight it down. And then you can cut out these little tiny fish, these mini fish, right? Which is kind of fun. You can decorate with those. And now I'm going to show you what one of these little booths look like. So I've got the little fish. I can add the little baby fish on there, right? So that's kind of fun. And then I will grab, these are the little lures. There you go. And then I'll put bait on that one. And I've got that little hook and I've got the little bobber up there. Isn't that cute? Or I could use the little hook and a fish, whatever you want to do, right? Or you could use tackle and add these two little images there. And that is all. So thank you so much for stopping by, and go shopping, everybody. It's an amazing release. Bye.